What's up everybody, Mikey Almighty here, and today I'm back with another Minecraft video. It's been a really long time since I've released one of these, but I'm happy and excited to be back and doing a few. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'll be uploading pretty much every week if possible, based on work and everything else and family and, the usual stuff. But today I'm just going to be giving you guys an update, a little bit of a show walk around of my base right now. If you guys would like to join me, feel free to leave a comment in the section below, and I'll drop down the IP for this server if you guys would like to see that or like to join in and play for yourself. So right now, we are in the acacia or the terracotta biome, or the colored sand, whatever it is. So right now, I'm standing on top of my automatic carrot farm. Where's the villager? There he is. So he's just chilling and picking up some carrots, and then he plants them over there, and then they all get collected down through this hopper line. Over here, so if I leave here, so this guy is just going to chill, and he's just going to keep doing his thing. As he does, he goes and collects carrots and goes back. If you want a tutorial on any of this stuff, feel free to leave a comment in the section below, and I will be happy to show you how to build these. Fairly simple contraption. Biggest thing is getting your villager. Can take you quite a while. If you know where there's a village nearby or whatever, then you can always just go and steal at least 2 from that, and then you can bring them over and get a breeder going, and you're good to go from there. Next up is my enchanting table. Now, the server that I play on, it has a few extra add-ons where it gives you custom enchantments. Well, not custom enchantments, but enhanced enchantments. So like I have efficiency 7, mending, silk touch, and unbreaking 6 on my shovel. Pickaxe is the same thing, efficiency 7, fortune 6, and unbreaking 6, and same with the sword. So, but this is how you set it up. You basically have to have 9 diamond blocks, and then you place them underneath your enchanting table, and with the books around, obviously, same as every other enchanting table. And it gives you an option for better enchantments. The other thing that this can do is it can give you slightly overpowered enchantments on some of your stuff. So like protection 7 and unbreaking 6, like that's insane. Aqua Infinity and protection 4. I mean that's your generic ones. I think this is a one I actually had done before I did the crafting table, so this is probably a one that's just with default enchantments on it. Also, you have to be very cautious when you're adding enchantments to certain things. So if you're using an anvil will not register the higher enchantment. It'll only go to your basic regular enchantments. So anything that would have like Unbreaking 3 on it, or whatever the vanilla Minecraft enchants are, if it has a lower enchantment, it'll actually go back and revert to the original Minecraft enchantments. So if you guys do decide to join me in this server, then it's something to bear in mind when it comes to the enchantments. Next up is the automatic sugarcane farm. Insanely simple setup, but it works. I don't use a whole lot of sugarcane. Mine is just for paper for the rockets. Other than that, I don't use it a whole lot, so this is way more than enough. Some of them get stuck. I don't know why that happens. It should be a lossless system, as the piston should shuff them out and hit the air. Not sure why that is. Anyways, moving on. So this is the automatic kelp farm. Exact same principle as the sugarcane farm, but with the kelp farm, with water mechanics in 1.13.2, everything will float to the surface. So as it breaks, there's no way for me to lose any of this, because it will just come to the surface, flow down, and drop into a hopper run here. Goes in here, up the item elevator into the massive bulk storage system over there, just for kelp alone. And well, wouldn't mean here, but as you can see, this thing produces an absurd amount of kelp. Like that's full. This one's starting to fill up. All the hoppers down here are all full. This runs into an auto smelting system, which is this one right here. So if I were to unlock this hopper right here, which has a couple into it right now, but it is locked due to that lever. Then it would all go into the cooker part, be transferred evenly through all of these, then cooked, go into this one, and go down into my sorting system down there. So now, the cool thing about this system and dried kelp, for anybody who's unaware, is that it can be crafted into dried kelp blocks, which are a great source of fuel. So essentially, this thing will keep itself running infinitely. As long as I decide to keep cooking kelp and re-putting back in the kelp blocks, then this will literally run itself forever. There is no need to ever add fuel. Mining for coal is gone. Never need to do it again. I have enough fuel to run this thing for probably eons. As you can see down here, I actually made another bulk system for the dried kelp, which is getting pretty full. I actually had to stop running it because of a few things I actually needed to smelt. Other than that, this would actually run forever as long as you're in the area, and will run all your dried kelp down there. The only thing that I messed up on is I made this too small. Now that's excuse me, that's 6 double chests. Some of you are probably going to think, well, that's quite a bit of storage. Not when you're dealing in this amount of volume that this thing puts out. This will fill up 6 double chests insanely fast, and that's also including the 3 hoppers on each side of this. So I've got more than just the 6 hoppers, or there's 6 hoppers with 6 double chests, so that gives you a grand total of about 7 chests, or 7 double chests, whichever way it works out for storage wise. So that's still quite a bit, but ideally, and the cool thing about this sorting system is that it's expandable downward, so I can add to this and go down. So if I wanted to make another row of double chests, then I could just drop down another 1 block, and I could just literally infinitely do that. I could also move them out and go down a block. I mean, this is pretty much tileable. This entire sorting system is all automated, so I don't have to be going and manually putting stuff in. This is just a little bit of what's in the back. Your basic sorting system. I just dropped down the hoppers a little bit more to give me the extra bulk storage. You don't have to do this. You could literally go with just a double chest and be fine with it. But personally, I went with, go big or go home. So I just went with triple lines of hoppers all the way down the back and triple chests on each side. So that is the sorting system. This is the feed-in line for the cooker up there. So if I was to break this block, this just keeps going back. This one right here is actually running in from the sugarcane farm. And right here is running in from the carrot farm. So just to see, or just to show you how efficient that carrot farm is. Now this has been running for probably a couple hours, so it's not, extremely efficient, but it is pretty good. Like, this is no effort whatsoever. It literally just runs in the background, and he will collect carrots for you endlessly. It is amazing. And as long as you're within the vicinity on this server anyways, it will continue to produce tons and tons of carrots, which is insanely helpful. And I actually just took 3 stacks out of that, so that was pretty much a full row. But the reason I need so many carrots is for the villager breeder. As you can see right here, you have a few villagers left. A brand new one is right there, so he just got spawned in. The reason for that is because this was full. Like, this whole row was lined out on both sides with villagers. A couple that I actually opened up trades with. Anybody that's a librarian you want to open trades with, just so you have a chance to get those mending books. I haven't been lucky enough to get one right now, but I do have a sharpness 5, but it's insanely expensive. But as he is the only one that actually has a decent trade, I decided to keep him for now. Realistically, you could always just trade out any old random thing, like knockback 1. That's not a great enchantment, but you could probably increase it. But it is still quite, expensive. But you're talking about villagers. None of them are cheap. I don't know why they didn't make them a little bit better, but it's all good. So the mine shaft is down here. I'm not going to show you the business part of it. You don't really need to see that much. The other thing is the villager breeder. which is over here. So this essentially is pretty much it. Glowstone acts as a transparent block, so that will work. So what you have done here is you just have two villagers down here just chilling in the back. They're just kept in by a bit of water. It's a little hard to see with the shader pack, but there is water in there. Same what they're floating on. So when these guys do the itty bitty stuff, they'll produce a little baby villager. He'll come down here into this corner because that's the way the water is flowing, and they will pass through that block into the minecart, and travel up, over, and out to here, where it is a split off T system. So as they pass over the detector rail, that shoots off a signal to here to switch this over, and that will actually in turn change the direction of this rail right here. So once one goes, like right now, the last one went this way, as you could see when I just showed you the other one. So the next one, when he hits that detector rail right there, it's going to switch the direction of this and put him on this side. And the only reason I did that was that it wouldn't just block up one side and then turn around and they'd be all backloaded down here. This actually isn't my design. A friend of mine on here, Dark Titan, he's a guy who actually came up with this. I don't know if he's the original creator to that, but whoever it is, great job. Love it. Same with the villager breeder over here. It runs fairly well. As long as you're within the vicinity of these two villagers, well, I think it's something within 100 blocks, they'll toss the carrots back and forth and just breed over and over and over. As long as you keep filling this right here with, mine carts, then you're good. They'll just keep pushing out the villagers, and they'll just keep transferring over into the storage system over here. Right here where all these guys are stored. What else should I show you guys? So right now, as you can see, I did a little bit of decorating here. It's not perfect. It does look fairly good. I actually collected a lot of fish. I don't know why, but they tend to bunch in one side or the other. Like the two little salmon are just chilling, but there's like nothing down here. There's one little fish right there, and they move around, but they normally go in herds. So all these fish, like half of these were down here earlier, and then you come back and they're in the middle, and then they end up back here. If anybody knows as to why fish do that, please let me know, because it's insanely frustrating to watch these guys run back and forth. Like, I built it as a aquarium type deal, and these guys aren't swimming. They're just huddling into a corner. Like, this guy's literally facing the corner. He does nothing. Yeah, please let me know. That would be great. If you guys wanted the tutorial on how to build this type of sorting system, please let me know. Anything that you would like to see built or have a God, I just went blank for a second. Okay, so anything you want a tutorial on or how to build, please leave it in the comments. I'll be glad to do so as soon as possible. This is the iron farm. I don't take credit for the actual iron farms themselves. However, I did design the whole collection system and to combine all four. I don't know of anybody else who has done that. If you do know anybody else who has this exact same setup, please let me know, because I would like to give them credit as well. But right now, yeah, you can see it. So there's basically 1, 2, 3, 4 different iron golem farms running in sync right now. As long as you're in the area of the village, the iron golem farms, which is dead center. If you can stay here, then they will spawn iron golems constantly. I think the average rate per farm is something like 2 every 4 minutes. So, I've only been on, I think I've been on the server right now today for about, I don't know, not even an hour. And there was about a stack in here when I left last night to get off. So right now, see, there's already a stack and a half extra that just got in the last hour, and that's just from being over here. I haven't even been over to this farm yet today. So, fairly simple design. There is a guy, I'm not sure your name, and I do apologize, but he created, I don't know if he created it, but he did a tutorial on it that I followed for these 4 iron golem farms. I did change up the way that the killing was done. This is basically your generic killer. As long as you're 3 blocks up and have gates or signs or whatever to hold up your lava, then that's basically your collection system there. There's no need to do anything else. As you can see, I have a little iron golem there right now. Sorry for the audio in the game. For some reason, it is glitched out. So if you guys can hear it, great. If you can't, I apologize. I'll try to get that fixed for the next video. That's pretty close to it. Now, I do have... See, there's an iron golem. I do have a beacon running underneath here just for a bit of speed, because getting back and forth in this base is quite hectic and pretty slow at times. What else? AFK fishing farm right there. And the magic to the breeder is actually right here. So all it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors per row. 4 rows. Dead center is a villager who's just going to chill here forever. He just needs to have 1 block to the sky, and your doors have to be covered by solid blocks. And he will basically make this a village. So with him here and the 2 underneath, they're detecting all of these doors. So as long as they can detect the doors, they're going to say, oh, we have a lot of houses in this village, so we should create more villagers. But little do they know that it is not an actual village. So right now they're just breeding to continuously fill up the village. But once you move your villagers that have bred out of the area, they're going to say, we don't have any more villagers, so let's breed more. And that's how it continues to go. So that's how you just transport them away, and then you can just go ahead and kill them, farm them, whatever you please. It's really your own personal preference. Don't kill them. That is a horrible, horrible thing. And villagers are very useful when it comes to their trading, especially for their trading. And they can come in handy pretty well. See, look, here's the other guy. So here's another one that just got spawned in. So as long as I push them, I think it's 50 blocks, might be 40 blocks or 50 blocks away from that village, they won't detect that there's a village. So that'll essentially let the breeder say, oh, well, we need more villagers. So they just keep breeding over and over and over. There is the option for this server to have warps. If you're not into that, then that's totally fine. That's up to you. But if you do like them, I think they do have donor ranks and a few other things. It's all on the boards if you guys did decide to join. But the only other thing, well, there's 2 more things I want to show you. There's one that's in the actual nether that is still a work in progress. But for right now, this is actually a design. I'm sure there's multiple creators to this. I have no idea. So credit goes to those guys or girls that created it. That's fine. I take no credit for this design whatsoever, and I didn't even build it. A friend of mine, Dark Titan, who also gave me a hand with the village breeder over there, he actually came and built this for me. It's a really cool design. There's nothing in here as of right now, but the iron, a lot of that's from the iron farm. Then you have your lapis. For me, it's the enchanting box, all the lapis and enchanting stuff and all that fun stuff. Then you have the coal box, which is essentially just coal. Then you have your emeralds, diamonds, or in my case, valuable items, because I didn't have enough just for a full shulker box of diamonds. Got quite a few blocks, though. I guess if I could broke them down, I could get quite a few. Dragon heads, nautilus shells, conduits, hearts of the sea, a beacon, coal obsidian, some elytras, the usual stuff. Then you have the gold. In this biome, in particularly, there is a ton of gold. I don't know what it is with this biome. Excuse me. I think I'm getting a little bit of the flu. Excuse me, guys. But in this biome, if you were to mine out anything underneath here, you're almost guaranteed to hit gold. I don't know if that's just because of this biome specifically, but it actually is really cool. And of course, then you have your redstone, which is all my redstone gear and whatever. I have more redstone dust. Obviously, it's down that way. Yeah, so that's that sorting system right here in the little shulker box switcher, which is actually really cool. Next thing is the nether. Now, I have started constructing a nether base. It's not completed as of right now. It's still a work in progress, but I think I'm coming along with it pretty good. And there we go. So this is the nether base as it sits right now. Like I said, it's not completed. I think it looks pretty cool. Lava in the background, glowstone up there. Glowstone for the build, obviously, because I'm in the nether. Glass with a lava floor, which actually really suits the nether. I love this floor. And an end crystal right here, just because those are cool as anything else. Man, I love those things. Only problem is don't hit it. It will blow up in your face. Just saying. It acts the same as the one in the end. Please don't hit it. Up here, little pillars on each side, a little platform. Not sure what I'm going to put up here yet, if I'm going to put anything up here. I thought about exchanging the end crystal for a beacon, but in order to do that, I'm going to have to dig down and build in lava, and really, really don't want to do that. So I just basically put a little platform up here. It looks like I have a bit of glass missing. Not sure how that happened. Did I get hit with a ghast, maybe? Possible. I haven't been here to see a ghast. Huh. Okay, so it looks like it needs a bit of repairs, but that's fine. This is basically going to be the brewing station and a few other things here. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is for this as of right now. But yeah, it's, like I said, it's a work in progress. If anybody has any ideas to add to this, or if you think that I should change something or whatever I should add on to these extra sides, please leave it in the comments. Man, I'm asking you guys to leave a lot in the comments. But honestly, guys, put in your 5 cents, put in your 10 cents. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I will gladly do my best to provide whatever I can when it comes to, if you want to see footage of me actually building something, if you want to do live streams, if you want to do tutorials, like, let me know what you guys want to see, and I will gladly help you out in any way I can by creating that content. And please hit that thumbs up button. I know we don't have a lot of subscribers here right now, but I really do appreciate the support from anybody who views my content. And please subscribe. Means the world to somebody who has a small YouTube account right now, just trying to make a few views. Also, guys, if you do like the video, be sure to leave a comment, and I will hopefully, fingers crossed, depending on work and a few other things, be putting out content every single week. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I will gladly make that for you. But that is it for now. Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, sugarcane. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please stay tuned and make sure to subscribe. Smash that like button, and I will see you guys next time.